Because the lion realizes when he kills the gazelle, not only does he eat the gazelle, but he brings it back home. So you gotta ask yourself, what's your why? What motivates you? What pushes you? What drives you? And if that thing is eternal, if nobody has to call you, if nobody has to prize you, if nobody has to reward you. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. I'm saying that some of you in this room, you might not be a lion yet. You might have small beginnings. You might not have a lot of money. You might not have a lot of resources. But there's no excuse. And I need you to understand, for those of you who are 70% beast mode, 30% gazelle, that's just enough for that other person, I'll be. There are only 86,400 seconds in a day. And you gotta not only operate them, you gotta do it quick. You gotta do it fast. You gotta do it in a hurry. Why? Because there's somebody else who's on the same track you are. Somebody else here on the same path that you are. It's somebody else just like you trying to do it. And sometimes they're working just as hard as you're working. They're putting in just as much sweat, just as much tears, just as much blood. But you just gotta do it what? You gotta do it faster than they do it. You gotta do it quicker than they do it. You listen to what I'm saying? That's why I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, because when you get up at 6, you might be smarter than me. You might have more privilege than me. You might have more resources than me. You might. But I'm gonna get up earlier than you, and I'm gonna do it faster than you do it. So by the time you get up, with all your resources, by the time you get up, with all your privilege, by the time you get up, with all your stuff, I've already finished the race. Are you hearing me? Your family might come from privilege, your daddy might own the company, but you will not outwork me. This top spot is number one. That's mine. Because not one of you can outwill me. You may have been born with more genetic prowess than I am, but you cannot out-determine me. You can't outbuild me. You can't outwalk me. You can't outwork me. You can't out-desire me. The bigger your dream is, the harder you run. I started from the bottom, like you like listening to it and see. Started from the bottom, now yo, what's your bottom?
Tell me one thing in your life that is great that came as a result of being comfortable. Because everywhere I look and everywhere I see in today's society, everybody's doing everything they can to be more comfortable. They're looking for the more convenience. They're looking for the quicker. They're looking for the faster. See, there's opportunity in that for those of you who want to get better. Because I'm going to tell you right now, all the reasons that these successful people that you look up to, that you aspire to be like, are the way they are, have all come from a place of being uncomfortable.
I'm from Detroit, homeless. Mama got pregnant with me at 17 years old, high school dropout. It's hard, yep, it's hard, yep, it's difficult, yep, why? Because the process is weeding out the weak. Took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. I'm coming now. It's in view. You finally made it to the big league, and now you want to chill. It's weeding out the weak. And so sometimes you got to play hard. You got to play physical. You got to play tough. Because the game itself is tough. The game itself is hard. I know you got what it takes. Listen to me, this is how you do it over 6-7 years ago, with no money, no human resources, no building, no funding, no support. The first thing we did was we dreamed, we